What if your AI sounded smart, but had no evidence? That is the danger RAG fixes. RAG means the app does not let the model answer immediately. It searches first, brings evidence into the room, then asks the model to answer from that evidence. A normal chatbot only has what is inside the model, plus what you typed. If you ask about your private handbook, yesterday's policy, or a customer ticket, it may still sound confident. But confidence is not the same as knowing. So RAG adds a retrieval step. Before the model writes, the system searches your trusted knowledge. It looks for the pages, notes, tickets, or database records that are most likely to answer the user's question. But long documents are hard to search as one giant block, so we split them into chunks. Think of each chunk as a useful card from a library shelf. Good chunks keep one idea together. Bad chunks cut the meaning in half. Next, each chunk becomes an embedding. An embedding turns meaning into numbers. That sounds strange, but the idea is simple. Similar meanings land near each other, even when the exact words are different. The vector database stores those meaning coordinates. It is not a magic brain. It is closer to a shelf sorted by similarity. When a question arrives, nearby chunks can be pulled out quickly. When the user asks a question, the question also becomes a vector. Now the system can compare the question to the stored chunks. The closest matches become candidate evidence, not the final answer yet. The best chunks are placed into the context window, right beside the user's question. This is the key moment. The model is not remembering your documents from training. It is reading selected evidence at answer time. Only then does the model generate an answer. The writer is still the language model, but now it has an open book. That is why RAG can make answers more current, more private, and more specific. A useful RAG system should cite where the answer came from. The user should be able to check the source. And if the system cannot find evidence, the professional answer is not a guess. It should say the context is missing. Here is the common mistake. People keep polishing the prompt when the real problem is retrieval. A better prompt cannot use a document that never arrived. First fix what the model sees, then fix how it speaks. Professional RAG often retrieves more chunks than it finally uses. Then a re-ranking step chooses the strongest evidence. Search broad, choose carefully, and remove duplicates or weak context before the model answers. You evaluate RAG with known questions. Did retrieval find the right chunk? Did the answer stay grounded? Did the citation match the claim? When it fails, diagnose the layer, documents, chunks, retrieval, re-ranking, prompt, or generation. Use this mental model. The language model is the teacher. Retrieval is the librarian. The vector database is the shelf. The prompt is the lesson plan. A good RAG app makes those parts work together instead of trusting one part alone. So, RAG is not a button. It is a system for giving AI the right knowledge at the right moment, with enough evidence to deserve trust.